This is to show you how to change the background color on a series of Microsoft Office documents. Now this video is to demonstrate how to do it on the desktop versions of Office. Other times you might be using the web-based version of Office. You can tell the difference by if you open it from the icons at the bottom of the page or from the desktop, then it's probably going to be the desktop version. But if you go through a web browser like Google Chrome or Internet Explorer, then you're probably using the web-based version. And this one is for the desktop version. So changing the color of the background. Some of you may already have used the software that is often available. We provide it through a software package called My Study Bar, and the software that tends to be used quite often to change the color of the screen is SS Overlay or sometimes AT Bar. But if those are not available, then sometimes it's worthwhile looking at other things. If you don't have it and you wish to download the My Study Bar, which has got other software on it as well, then that's the web address of how you can access that information to download it. If that will run through Windows, and you can download it onto a pen drive or onto your computer. And if you use Apple computer, a Mac, then probably the best app to use if you go through the store is Overlays with an exclamation mark. So if you look for that and install that, that again will change the color of the screen. But if you're in a situation where you're not able to access software like that, it's sometimes useful to know how you can change the color of the screen just using the facilities that are available in the software itself. So this is Word. It's a Word document that's opened up, and you can use two facilities built into Word on the desktop to allow you to change the color of the screen. And I'm going to demonstrate those now. So first of all, if you're looking at it, you go for the design view, the drop down there, and if you click on that, you will then get options coming up which allow you to change things, and the one you're looking for there is page color. So if you click on page color, that will then give you a variety of different colors that you can choose to change the background color of the document you're reading. Why do you want to change the color, the background color of the document you're reading? Sometimes people have colored overlays that they use on documents. Sometimes they'll have colored glasses. Sometimes they have things on colored paper to help them read. It can just be a difficulty with accessing text. It could be that you've had some appointment and you've been assessed for things like visual stress, visual sensitivity, and so on. And this just allows you to change the background color. Sometimes people just find it helps to make it a bit easy to read rather than having the stark black print on a white background. So this changes the color of the background. As you can see, you can pick whichever color you find most useful. So those are theme colors. You've got standard colors, and you can see that when the background color itself is very bright or dark, it will change the color of the text to white. So it's white on that color rather than black on that color. Others that aren't quite as dark, it reverts back to black print on that colored background. If those colors won't do, then you can pick more colors. And if you do that, you've then got a choice of all these colors that you can choose. And if those aren't good enough, you can then click on custom, and you can then select the particular type of color it is that you, or type in the numbers if you know the red, green, blue color numbers. So we can pick a color there, click OK, and that would then put that in. So there's the color. So that's the first way of doing it, using the page color. You can revert back if you wish to either put no color or just go for white. So that's the first version. The second one is to use something called Immersive Reader. Now, Immersive Reader has got a variety of different options to it, and one of which is to allow you to change the background of the document that you're reading. And you access that by looking at the View tab, click on Immersive Reader, And within Immersive Reader, it does a variety of things all at the same time. You'll see that it's spread the document out over the page and got rid of all the surroundings. So you can now just see the document and just focus on the document. And within that, you can do a whole variety of other things, like just focus on one line if you wish to. But what we're after on this occasion is page color. So you click on page color and then you can pick those colors, which it will change, and click on the palette for more colors, again, like with the other version if you wish to. The good thing about Immersive Reader is if you've picked a page color, for example, and you like that, you can then also pick other options as well, like change the text spacing and change the line focus. So you can, for example, just have one line that you can read, so your eyes just focus on that line, and then you can go down a line at a time. So that's all built into Immersive Reader. Now, something about Immersive Reader in a different video, so that's just on this occasion. And then when you've had enough of Immersive Reader, you just click on close. So that's how to access, how to change the background color in Word. You can do that with other ones as well. I'm not going to look at all the Office applications, but another common one is Excel. So if you use Excel and you want to change the background color, you can do that by changing in one of the menus. First thing to do though is click on the top left-hand corner. That is select all. So that will select all the cells in that particular document. Then you go to the Home tab, which it's already on, and then you click on Font Color. No, you don't. You click on Fill Color, and that will then change the color. You can pick again the colors that you wish to fill it, or you can pick more colors again, the palette as it was with Word, and that's how you then select those, and that will then change the color of the background of that document to whichever color is that you choose. And again, you can revert to white if you wish to. White text. And as you just see, accidentally, you can also change the color of the text if you wish to change the color of the text too. This is Excel. It works exactly the same if you're working in Access and you're using a spreadsheet. It's the same thing. You click on the Home tab, and within the Home tab, you then click on Fill Color, and that will then do that. Another often used software is PowerPoint, and you can find the same thing in PowerPoint. So here's a PowerPoint slide, a PowerPoint presentation, in fact, of several slides, and you can change the background color. So if your tutor or you have sort of got a document that's been sent to you, or that you've got that's black on a white background and that's difficult to read, and you need to change the color to make it more easy to read, you can do that either if you're designing the PowerPoint presentation yourself, or if that's been sent out to you or you've downloaded it. And what you do is you go into the Design tab, you go to Format Background, and from the Format Background, make sure it's on Solid Fill, and then you select a color. So again, exactly the same on the other applications. You can select a color. Now that will just do that for the one slide. You need to click on Apply to All, and if you watch on the left hand side of the screen here, you can see it's just that one that's been changed. All the others are still white. If you click on Apply to All, it will then run it through all of those applications. So now when you're clicking on that document, the color on the background has been changed. And once again, if you wish to, you can change that back if you want to do that. And again, apply to all if you're going to do that. And that's all. Hope that's been useful. Thank you for listening and watching.